Let's talk about the role of Nigerians in the mix. I know that we had this conversation before, and you're of the opinion that perhaps the lawmakers should try it out to override the president's veto. But what we were told last year, December, was that they were going back to meet with their constituents to understand the way forward. Do you think that consultation happened? And do you agree that the decision they made yesterday it reflects, you know, the will of their constituents?
I think some of them would have consulted their constituencies, and some people would say, oh, we don't want to hit the polity, just go and it's not so that we don't throw away the baby with the bathwater. Don't go into this, you may never get it. So I think I would ordinarily have advised my representative to do the same. Instead of going to a long fight that will be 1 month and the presidency can compromise a lot of them. Some of them have good rapport with the president, so they may never get the two-thirds. That's what many of us were thinking. Be that as it may, what did they get for us this time? Was it as a result of the consultation that they made? How did the Senate get to consensus arrangements beyond the recommendation of the president?
Of Mr. President.
You know, ordinarily, consensus would have been a good thing. But what is the meaning of consensus? Consensus is even more difficult than election. Consensus means that all the people that are supposed to vote will come and all of them will consent to a particular candidate. But is it going to work that way?
Who are these people? Are they delegates or?
Yes, delegates. Delegates. For you to say consensus,
delegates,
it means that all the delegates will be around and they will now say, oh, we want Mr. A to fly.
How's that different from an indirect mode?
Good. It means the same thing with an indirect mode of primaries. But the only thing is that in the indirect mode of primaries, the person with the highest number of votes will fly the ticket. But consensus means all of them, which is difficult. You see, but you know, sometimes we don't understand the meaning of words that we use. By the time they finish and come back, and when the judiciary interprets the meaning of consensus, they will all be at loss. The governors think that consensus means the governor appointing somebody and say, oh, we have arrived at a consensus. And at the end, what document shows what consensus is?
You're saying that this can lead to more litigation?
Yes, it can lead to more litigation, because what is the meaning of consensus? The meaning of consensus can only have one meaning, that everybody consents to it, or that two-thirds majority of the people consents to it. That is me, without dissent. That is the meaning of consensus.
I have a